1008 TVU Sports, we back in the building, man. We about to hit y'all with a fresh edition of the 2019 Top 5. And we are going to hit y'all with the Junior Division. I know I'm kind of late, but I've been down for a couple of days. I wasn't feeling well, so it kind of took me away from what I've been doing. But before we get into the Top 5, let's talk about a few things that we do have coming up. And the first thing I'm going to speak on, November 26th, the 4th annual 1008 TVU Sports Awards Show. That's when we're going to have 125 to 150 kids of the best kids in the city come down to compete for certain awards like the MVP, Offensive Player, Defensive Player of the Year, Top Running Back, all these awards that we're giving out. Naming rights are still available for each award. So if you're about putting your name on an award, the award being named after your company or your brand, the naming right option is still open for these awards. Another thing we need to hit up on, the Itty Bitty League. The Itty Bitty League will have its opening weekend this Saturday at Norman Playground. 5 teams are in, or 6 teams are in, still waiting on confirmation from Sambo North. As of today, we got 5 teams in. The season will start Saturday, September 21st at Norman Playground. So Itty Bitty is official and underway. It's going to kick off Saturday, November 21st at Norman Playground. With all that being, one more thing. The View from D2. We got y'all D2. I know y'all been asking about what we're going to do and when we're going to do D2. But guess what? D2 coverage will start coming up next week. We're going to compile all the wins and losses from week 1 to week 3. I'll be doing the Hardin and Pridat game this weekend. I'll be at Hardin and Pridat game at Digby this weekend with the 7 to 8-year-olds to see Hardin the Hawk. I'm coming to see the Hawk. I'm coming to see the Hawk. That's what I'm coming to see. The Hawk and Hungry. Both of them two little dudes at Hardin. They say they are must-see TV, so I'm coming to check y'all out. Let's just jump into the top 5, man. Let's just jump into the top 5. The number 5 team holding their spot at number 5. They beat Digby last week. Leoniston Menace went in. Tajay went in. And Samaj got a pick 6. The Goretti Saints at number 5. I told you about this team. This team has been really good. They did lack effort against their loss against Pontchartrain, but they came back against Digby and said what I knew this team could do. They won. They won handily. You know what I mean? So the Goretti Saints, led by Coach School, is off to a 4-1 start with the bulk of their season coming up. Still got to play the Willie Hall, still have to meet Joe Brown. But the good part of the 11 and 12 season is upon us right now. So the Goretti Saints coming in at number 5. Number 14, they dropped down from taking the loss to Pontchartrain, the Willie Hall Panthers. Willie Hall, let me talk to y'all. Keep y'all heads up, brother, because y'all played a good game Saturday. Y'all took a good Pontchartrain team to overtime without y'all starting quarterback Kingston Jones. And I know Kingston is a playmaker on that team. But I do want to talk about 2 other boys on this team that don't get the wreck that they need. And we're going to talk about the original Smash Brothers, Dominic Ruth and Big Chad Jones. Those 2 big young boys, watch out. That's going to be my word for the original Smash Brothers. Watch out. Because the way that they played in hell containment in their last game, these 2 little dudes, a big boy, however you want to call them, these 2 guys right here, just watch out. The original Smash Brothers. The Willie Hall Panthers at number 4. The number 3 team. And their strength of schedule is really the toughest. I think they're the only team that played 4 out of 5 teams in the top 5. And we're talking about the Pontchartrain Patriots. Before I give a rundown on Pontchartrain and talk about where they dominate at, and them 4 boys up front, I'm talking about Calvin Sparrow. I'm talking about Gregory Jones. I'm talking about big curly head Banks. Curly head, look, bro, I told you, cool out. I got you, bro. Curly head, I got you, Banks. And Mr. BR, bro, last week Player of the Week. So when you talk about this Pontchartrain team, the force that they have up front, their front 4, is probably the best I've seen. I'm not going to lie. Probably the best I've seen through my 11 and 12 years of watching it. These 4 boys right here, unblockable. as a group, as a unit. They're really working with something that unprecedented. I've never seen it before. With 4 boys of this caliber all on the same front, man, Pontchartrain at number 3. Let's have from Coach Glenn before I go on. Coach Glenn, what you got? Coach Glenn, another overtime win, but your team on the positive side of the overtime win. Talk about that game.
Man, that's one of the best games I ever coached and ever played, man. No Willie Hall is a tough opponent. No Coach B, Coach J, and his staff was going to be ready, man. But it was all going to come down to the end, and we won, man. We came out victorious. Defense stood up, man, on the goal line. B ran 2 quarterback sneaks. We stopped it, man. Can't get no better than that, Coach. You can't get no better than that.
Did it feel like a redemption game for y'all?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. They bust our ass last year, then they came back in the championship and beat us, 14-8 or something like that, 14-6. So my kids most definitely wanted to win that bad. But it's a district game. We're 2-0 right now. We got to go back into the lab and get ready for Digby, bro, and move on.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
The number 2 team, they ain't played. So they just moving up from not playing. But we know how tough this team is. I called in the beginning of the year. The McHugh Eagles. McHugh at number 2. The scheduling got all messed up like BJ talked about last week, and they've been off for a minute. But they come back and they get up again October 1st. So they get to play on what we might call the weaker side of the weaker side of the league. But as long as they keep winning, they can keep running. And I know what this team working with. I know this team is good. I know Terrell Surtain can do what he need to do as an 11-year-old. I know they probably got the best quarterback as far as skill set in the league in the mind of Darrensburg. I know these type of things. So the McHugh Eagles is the number 2 team. And the number 1 team holding the spot down for the 3rd straight week, the Joe W. Brown Spartans. And before I get to my spiel on Joe Brown, let's get Coach Grandpa on the line and see what he's saying about his team and the competitive nature of the 11 and 12-year-old division. Coach Grant, what's up?
What's up, 1008? What's going on, Coach?
You already know, bro. I got to give y'all this top 5 because, I've been down for a minute, but we back, baby. What's good with you?
Oh, ain't nothing much chilling, bro. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, this year's a special year for us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really think we got what it all. I mean, we got what it takes to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all across the board, talent-wise, is there. Last year, we was able to compete. You know what I'm saying? But we just fell short in some games. I mean, but we were young then. I mean, this year, most of my boys was at the top of the year. And, we just ready, man. I mean, the coaching staff is on point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like skill-wise, like I've been telling my boys even when we started flag, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see nobody, and it's not to be down in no other teams or nothing, but I just saw that we had the best skill set all across the board. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback, running back, receivers, whatever. And I just kept installing that. Well, the whole coaching staff, we preach that to them every day and tell them, man, this is going to go however far y'all want it to go. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, offensively, we're real explosive. When we was doing the Jamboree thing, the Noah Jamboree, everybody was screaming, all they got is Slim, all they got is Slim, all they got is Slim. But us as a team, we knew better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was kind of glad that that's what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, we got 5 running backs that can step in there and get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I want to send out a shout-out. I hope he watched this show today, man. To little Chris. When we lost one of our running backs, he tore his knee. Okay?
Chris Powell, week 2 player of the week, Chris Powell, my guy.
Yeah. After the McHugh game, when he had that big game, 3 touchdowns, he tore some ligaments in his knee, man. So, like I say, that's basically what we basing the season on. We're doing it for Chris. You know what I'm saying? Every time after our prayer, that's what the kids scream. So that's our motivation. First it was how good we was and how great we was, okay? But now, we're looking at it different. We're doing it for Chris, man. Because like I said, I don't wish that to happen to no kid, but that particular kid is so humble. He was a dream coach, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of hurt me
Let me ask you this, Coach. I'm sorry.
What you got?
Let me ask you this. We're going to run through this top 5 again, and just give me a small breakdown of what you think on each team I run through. You can handle that for me, Coach?
Gotcha.
At number 5, the Goretti Saints. Talk about Goretti for a couple seconds, Coach.
That Goretti team, man, I like what I see out of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love Lennox. You know, I mean, my son, everybody knows Diddy. You know, he played at Goretti for like 3 years, and him and Lennox them played on the same team together. So I've been a big fan of Lennox. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's a hell of a running back, hell of a player. And you know, I know Coach Anthony gonna have those boys right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and one thing about Goretti, they always tough, regardless, every age group.
Then you talk about the number 4 team. Took a tough loss to Pontchartrain, the Willie Hall Panthers. What's your spill on Willie Hall?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. From the game that I saw the other night, they really surprised me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just was thinking, I didn't think, you know, they was going to be able to handle Pontchartrain up front, you know, in the trenches. But, man, I ain't going to lie. Yeah, Coach B got that O-line and that D-line. They're on fire, bro. I ain't lying. So I'm looking for it to be a tough battle between us come Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, like I say, for them to play Pontchartrain the way they did, they showed me that they're here. And, you know, there is the chance from last year. So, you know, and they're always ready.
When you talk about the number 3 team, the Pontchartrain Patriots, what do you see on that?
Man, Pontchartrain is who they is, man. I mean, I can't say nothing bad about those dudes. They coached up. I mean, that D-line is something serious.
The best.
I mean,
They're the best. They're the best for I think I've seen collectively, probably ever.
Yeah, that D-line right there is something serious, man. And I mean, the Juice, Rollo, I mean, just a few kids I know on the team. Number 5, I mean, they put it like this, skill-wise. And like I say, I'm not saying nothing bad about no other team. But skill-wise, I think they the team that can match us skill-wise. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let's move
it's
on.
It's going to be a real chestnut.
Let's move on. Number 2, the McHugh Eagles. A team that you took care of, really, you know, you took care of that team handling. Talk about that McHugh team for a second.
Man, one thing I can say about McHugh, they're another team that's real tough. They're a real tough team. I mean, BJ, and them boys, to say they smaller, they hitting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, their defense be on fire. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, once again, man, I just think, you know, the way the game went with us and them, I just think, you know, our skill set is just it's gonna show it, it's gonna do what it do. I mean, I just think we got the best skill player. That's just my opinion. Man. But I do like that McHugh team, and on that side, they should be number 1 coming out of that.
All right, and that is our top. And that is our top 5. I had Coach Grandpa on the phone from Joe W. Brown Spartans. And don't forget, November 26th, Tuesday, November 26th, the 4th annual 1008 TVU Sports Award will be taking place. And we're at the midway level in the season, so now nomination forms will be going out. Tuesday, November 26th. And Saturday, September 21st, the Itty Bitty League kickoff. The week 1 kickoff will be going down at Norman Playground. And that's how we coming. That's how we rocking. 1008 TVU Sports. We're in the building, man. And y'all already know what to do. Holla back. Yeah.